Hello. Okay. Well, we're in it now. Okay. My sound settings are not coming through. I don't know why, but give me 1 second while I fix that. I cannot believe I'm playing this game. Cannot believe. Oi. My voice sounds so crisp. I did spend a good amount of money on this mic. It better sound crisp. Okay, give me 1 second. I don't love that. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Is going to fix stuff. Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess we start. Hello, Katsu. We are playing the funny game. Oh god. So it starts. We're gonna try and date the funny chicken man. Okay. I don't know. It was suggested. Yeah. It was suggested, so I guess we're doing this. Because KFC is 100. Alright. Yes. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Why do I have a poster of a chicken? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Smack the clock. Oh my god. Jesus. Katsu literally means chicken. That is true, that is true. Everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Okay. I don't love this alarm, not gonna lie. Your mind begins to wander. I need to take this seriously. We're talking about my well-being here. Better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. I cannot believe. Anyways. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed. Didn't I just wake up? What do you mean? Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop me now. Sure. I confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Okay. Hi, Spartan. What is this sound? Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Okay. Alright. This is my favorite esport Otome games. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Honestly, I don't remember who suggested the game. I think it might have been Mickey. I think it was probably Mickey. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Hi. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Yeah, absolutely, Mickey. Good morning! Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? I suppose. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Okay, alright. She looks a little panicked. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but... well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh god, okay. Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Wait, instant death if you get stuff wrong? BRB, not me checking the tags on Steam to see if it was a psychological horror. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, we'll do okay. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Okay. You just walked into a interesting time. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had the flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Alright. Okay. Let's give her a pep talk. She's gonna do great. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Maury already betraying Hank? Nah, different game. It's fine, it's fine. Hello, thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good rest. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Jesus. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Bangs are such upkeep. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh no, not the degen hours. You can definitely believe it. Agree to disagree, Syria. I cannot believe it. We're rudely interrupted when somebody smacks our books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of our hands and onto the ground. We sound preppy. Hey! It's Ashley? Ashley? Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Is that a booba window? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Hello, Ashley. I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Siri Mori's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh. Can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. We don't have a booba emote. No, we don't. She reminds me of Team Rocket. Ashley? If anyone here knows what perfections look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van? Jesus Christ. Why are we playing? Mickey, why? You rang? Oh my god. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I'm pretty sure neither of their outfits are very dress code appropriate, but is that choice? I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. And no, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. Oh, God. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Did he just fart into the mic? Did that just happen? Oopsie. I think it's broken. Not smash. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. No, this kid's kinda not that bright. Hi, Pop. I'm Siri Mori. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? No, Miriam. No, I think it's just you. You follow him into the building. Standing at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit, other students walk in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Okay. Beat the shit out of him. What the fuck? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. We're getting taught by a dog. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. The CEO and head instructor? Okay. Alright, interesting. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Doggo root. Is that even possible? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then... he walks in. Oh god. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Oh god. Okay, alright. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Oh my god, Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Whose twisted mind came up with this? Ah! Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. For some reason, I'm very jealous right now. Oh, God. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. They definitely give off very Team Rocket vibes. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your weird insults? Besides, when Maury sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. No. No. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Oh, goodness. Alright, time to set up some ground rules. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete in the broom cooking arena. Broom cooking arena. Interesting. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a really good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Oh, that's really cute. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Oh dear. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Hello, Mickey. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Not... That dog is the CEO of the school. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. What is this game? Okay, he takes a deep sniff of me. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Ah, yes, Daddy Sanders, the introduction, the flower petals. Giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Guys, what kind? Did Maury pick the daddy route? I have not picked any route right now. We're in the first 5 minutes, dude. I don't know. Chicken snack? We are in the KFC game. Rubber ball? Okay. Ah, his eyes go wide as he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds after, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Fair. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. No. No, you're not gonna... Oh, okay. Alright. Hey, Maury, there's still a seat here. Okay. Okay. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to mine, if you're interested. Well, guys. Where do I sit? Oh, Jesus. Alright, I ignored Daddy at first. No, you're not gonna give it. I suppose the answer is obvious. I do hear that though. I might die if I make the wrong choices, so the game is called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, so let's do that. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. It's down bad hours. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. What is he looking at? Is he in tears right now? Is that a tear? That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? My god, oh my goodness. Okay, extremely important. You always wash your hands before cooking. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Do I have to say a spork? The meat tenderizer. How do you eat with a meat tenderizer? That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Let's go with the pancake. That's wrong. Okay. Well, you know, yeah. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. Total score is 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong? Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. Go for love. You might have played a little too many Otome games. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. The Stewart cafeteria. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Kinda rude, dude. Kinda rude. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Okay, this is a villain origin story in the making right now. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Is it fried chicken? You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Of course. Alright. He lifts a large bucket above his head, its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. I do apologize. I realize that it's fairly late at night for our EU friends. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Oh my god, you guys need to calm down. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. He is posing. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. The heart rate monitor? There is no heart rate monitor for our Otome game. Not this one, at least. That's all I'll say about that. Alright, what? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of these ingredients is, poison. Got him. Okay. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. That guy looks like he's from One Piece. He kind of looks like he belongs in JoJo. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that could be that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. It's the eyelashes. I think it's also like half the hair too. Oh, please. His face. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. I wish they had voice actors too. I don't really want to read through this. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. Van's my rival, punch him, Madge. Yeah. It's amazing. Oh my god. Alright, we're in a different dimension now. You float weightlessly. Oh, you lost your voice when you did DDLC. That is a lot of speaking too, yeah. Can I swim towards the light? I guess I try and identify every flavor? I don't know. God, I hope it's not gonna be like Food Wars. Alright. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. This is very sus. You dig deeper and deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? He really did it! How bold, how adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. This is so sussy. Snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. Mickey, please! Oh my god. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. We approach. He smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Time out, Mickey. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. Where did he get the staff from? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Is it lard? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And it definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. No, not the love juice! Cease this! Ah! You find the Colonel outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Love glaze. No! It sounds like you have big plans. Oh my gosh. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. Be modest but thoughtful. I guess we wow him. Oh, well, too late, Mickey. Too late. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Ooh, that's a nice station. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Yikes. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, she looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Why? Why? Hey, Colonel! Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear? Wanna be my partner? Sure, I'll prepare our station. Oh my god. Why? She's left standing all alone. 2 different students take notice. Oh no, we left our best friend. No! Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. This is where you died? Wait. Wait. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Honestly, I think she's better off with the robot. Do I need to hydrate? I'm okay. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Okay. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. At the end, do we unlock Shirtless Colonel? I don't know. I don't really want to see it. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Okay, okay. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. That, it's a little saucy. Looks like you two will be fine. Alright. For this lesson, we're gonna keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. What dish do you suggest to your partner? I don't know, man. If this is KFC, do I pick the mashed potatoes and gravy? Sure. Oh god, not the hearts. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. He casts a coy look at me, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh god. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Jesus, what is this? What is this music? Ugh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Maury's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Siri was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh? Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Do we play this up properly? Okay, let's play this out properly. We turn to the Colonel. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Okay, were we on the same page? I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Siri. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Fine, I see how it is. Fuck you as well. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis with their short and sturdy stature. You look down at your station, realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. I thought you weren't interested in being partners, Fuck out of here. He holds out a spork. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh my god, this needs to stop. Please. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Oh god. If you love something, set it free. This shit is absolutely cringe. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Oh my goodness. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something. Do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Why? Hold on right there, Maury. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh my god. Can I has potatoes face? Not gonna lie, I kind of like Pop most right now. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Alright. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. Hi, Crusader. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, it's interesting. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed. Oh my god. Okay. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh no. Pop winces in pain for just a moment and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd there as motionless as statues. What happened here? Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. Okay, so he's fine. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow him out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. That is not what the music says. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Oh my god. No, I will not ask him over for ramyun. That is not happening. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. He's getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Oh my god. Crusader, can you take me with you? Colonel Sanders? Yes. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes on a floating star, on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? What? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh my god. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. What? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for that coast kid. I kinda dropped the ball on that. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? The cap on this app. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What is happening? What will you do? Attack. Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Okay. It does 1 damage. It just got real. Oh no. That attack really upset Spork Monster. He goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack! It worked last time, right? Cook with love. 1 damage. They won't forget this. It's feeling really threatened by your attack. Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. We cook with love. Yep. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Sport Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Okay, I take 2 damage. If I take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Do I defend? Decide to defend. Which defense will I use? Trepidation. I curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Okay, prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot pie power pinch! What is this game? It does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. He scuttles off into the night and left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. There's so much going on in this game. I'm so confused right now. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Jesus Christ. You voice acted the monster. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Lurking, I think, is just like you're kind of watching, but you're like off doing something else. Not like actively chatting. Yeah. Alright, you want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. Oh my god. Blech. Okay, anyways, in your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Okay, this is a weird dream. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. This lady is delusional. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Tasting Colonel. Do you need to grab some water, Mickey? You feeling thirsty? You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. I don't know about this. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. Oh god. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was like the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. I think so. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. He's hot and rich. Jeez. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? She does not look impressed. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I was cooking with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like anything I'd ever tasted. Did this girl just take drugs? Yikes. She just went cooking with drugs. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. She trying to fight? She might just be. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he'd love to know more about new spices. Oh my god, Mickey, no. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. No. I make up a fake ingredient. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Alright, we're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Oh god. Here comes Colonel? Oh my god, why is he on a horse? He's arriving at school. We stand back and admire his majestic glory. His horse is truly a thing of beauty. He does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What the... You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's just what I said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, she just gets really nervous. What? This isn't helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. Ashley and Van are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients, bad. Summoning a demon, bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Okay. I don't know. Stop acting immature? You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. That's, okay. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Huh? We're playing. We're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Aye, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzwomp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh geez. Okay. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tones is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Oh my goodness. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry, I get a little worked up if people try and pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global story of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? I don't know. A dog biscuit? Because he's a dog? You reach out for it when... Oh, Jesus. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? I fall unconscious from embarrassment? Jesus. Is this the end? I'm sorry, is this a death? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The Spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. I don't know if I just killed myself in the game. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Oh my god, I died. I guess I sampled the shimmering pepper. Okay. My body's not prepared for the heat. Will I die again? My friend. Ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill the prophecy, you must... Okay, well... Aw, man. Everyone's staring at me. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and it's gone forever. Jeez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timely competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. I guess we tell them you're on. That seems very drama-like. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool! Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption. I'll be watching your performance. No, you're watching your hand. Going back to the sidelines. Fair enough, fair enough. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Arr! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Oh my goodness. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. At what? I don't know. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Oh fuck. I didn't choose in time. Alright, we need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know the recipe exactly, but I have an idea. 11 spices, I think. Yeah. Tail wagging intensifies. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind? I don't know. Vigilance? Nope. Gratitude? I'm begging you to get it together. Next question. Ashley's simply stronger and faster. Okay. Never forget where you came from. Small town where big dreams are from. I'm not gonna miss this shot, apparently. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cookie. Sizzling is the sound of success. No. Not sizzling. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Hey. You're not spraying me, I'll spray you. Oh shit. You notice him out of the corner of my eye. I believe in you. He's actually cheering you on. Okay, that's great. That's great. Now I'm just thinking of him on a horse. How many spoonfuls of gravy? Hello? Was it just me or did all three of those have Colonel Sanders in it? What the fuck? Grr. One desert cookbook. Which do you take? Excuse me. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What the what? Yeah, what does any of those have to do with cooking? Yeah, Crusader, I wouldn't either. You're really struggling to keep up. I mean, if you keep giving me choices with Colonel Sanders' name in it, I don't think I have a choice. She's begun plating elements of her stuff. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Okay. A good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. I don't know. Oh my god. I shoved my hand into the mix. I feel like it needs to be turned off before I'm gonna lose a finger. I'm sorry, why is this so dark? My hand gets stuck. It's crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. I don't know if that's the biggest concern right now. He shakes his head in shame. Okay. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. You lost a hand. I think you should be more concerned about losing blood. Yeah, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Mori's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Aren't dogs is chocolate not good for dogs? Isn't it? I was going to ask Mori to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand? He pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh, that looks good though. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. He seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, heh. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. You internalize the rage. Apparently. It's the OU for me. Alright. What? Huh? The flames cause your eyebrows. The flames caused by the internalized rage cause your eyebrows to catch fire and to turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. I don't know, Schwez. We lost a hand. Nobody cares. Now we've lost our eyebrows because of internalized rage. Ah, man. All right, let's get out of here. KFC Daddy can go away. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Yeah, my hand is broken. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Stop with the fill his fryer. Oh my god. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. No backdoor. No, Mickey. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-cut beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! The fuck did you pop out from? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's the Spork monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I'm just repositioning. You're never gonna let that go, are you, Mickey? I know what it's like to having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you know? Jesus. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. But I was still a student, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Jesus Christ. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can You have a hideaway? I'm sorry, sir. You have white hair and a goatee and a mustache. You have a hideaway? A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh yeah, no, my brain has been fried since the first 10 minutes. Stepping inside his home surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Is that an urn on the desk? Is that an urn? Whose ashes are those? Okay. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. It's yours. Oh no. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Should I reveal my new creation? I guess we reveal it. Guys, we're only on day 2. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. I mean, at least the food looks good. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. What is this BGM? You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Can I look at the urn? What the fuck? There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Do you mean to tell me that he's had a goatee his entire fucking life? No. No. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Guess you're not wrong. Okay, what is this? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No, I'm pretty sure that would give you a stomachache. No, you have to cook chicken. I look at the chicken. It's a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, You realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Oh my goodness. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of Student pops up. No. No, I was not talking. No! Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? What is this? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. You realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Scented candle. You are trying to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69. It had to be the funny number, isn't it? It had to be. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Tap on an item. Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. No, they're not. Where the fuck are the drumsticks? You ain't holding shit. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Okay, I guess it's time to go look at the... Jesus! You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Why would you do that? The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear him returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't know, man. Oh, I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Stop, Oh crap, the jacket! Fess up, tell the truth. You confess. Oh my god, stop. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. No, Mickey, stop yourself. Do you need like a cold shower, Mickey? Colonel? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. No, not the dream sequence. Okay, could be worse. Okay, could be worse. You wake to a beautiful morning in his hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only jurisdictions, it isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? You spent the night. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Who the fuck has fried chicken for breakfast? You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Bitch, I've known you a day and a half. Calm down. How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I guess we flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. Take him down? A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's also happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something has happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Oh my god. I think I can believe that. You want to look like Miriam? Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he'd asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story, however. Bottling up the details of her own night is just too much to bear. And I went out on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' home where I spent the night with him. Niji Sanji Mori? I think that name is under heavy copyright. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on, focus on school. I mean, yeah, sure. Feel free to join. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. What do you mean you're a wannabe VTuber? You have a really nice bottle. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school? There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. Oh my god, you still... Okay, alright. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? No, the innuendos, no. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into the class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside. Dude, that's kinda cold. I spent the night at your house. Wow. Make a label? I have nothing to offer other than just the name. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered and started to flip through the pages. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A noose? Like a rope that you hang around your neck so that you can hang yourself. That's the rope that goes around your neck when you want to cease with life. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. I'll gladly show you. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. Oh, Jesus. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell. Are you joking? This is so fucking dramatic, dude. Don't do it. Jesus, it's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his throat to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. No, dogs can be rather unpredictable. Let's wait. He focuses in on the window. Did you see a squirrel outside? When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Uh-huh. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Man, feels bad to be Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. And after Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. There's whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. That doesn't seem promising. I told you to save it for after class. That's kind of messed up, man. That's kind of messed up. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Okay. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friend Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care. Mickey, I don't think this is a normal Otome game. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. What the fuck? No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Ew! The fuck? Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where this deep-fried sneaker came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with the shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. I can't. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam TM. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could just smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. I don't like the wording on that. I don't like it. No. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. No, Mickey, I don't. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. Mori and some octopus VTuber. Wait, why octopus VTuber? Please explain. Please elaborate. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Maury's famous chicken pot pie. Cause tentacle— no! Oh god, what have you done? After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cramp session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. True, that is also the only octopus VTuber I know. Ina's cute. Ina's precious. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. Whose fault is that, You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Alright, we fuss up about the practice dish. We don't want it ruined. Why are there hearts again? Okay, you got me. I'm doing a bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was just a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. Huh? But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Well, that looks really good, though. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. Jesus Christ. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it in this case. Oh god, there are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Yeah, exactly. Just a joke. It's all good. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. She has a very cute knife, axe thing. Anyways. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. You playing TFT in the shower on your phone? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Alright. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Oh my god. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. Oh shit, he speaks! 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity and fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I've learned to do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you. Great, thank you, I don't. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I paid attention with the story now. What the fuck is going on? I have no idea. I have no idea what we've been doing for the past 2 hours. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Ha, yeah, you guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. I told you, Mickey, this is not that kind of a Tome game. I don't think this was the right Tome game. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactic class, and when I woke up... You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck! We summon extra power. This is our anime moment. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange. Oh god, we're gonna go Super Saiyan. As culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Siramori, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. I begin levitating, energy courses through my body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be useful, because while you are powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. We are levitating now. It's a time. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Levitating, like floating. Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. He unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. We don't get to see them? And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Well, are you suggesting if we combine forces we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I please be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or another onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final products. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I best be seeing these dishes. I made... Oh, that's so cute! Tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef! Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Oh my god. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the pool. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? I'm 88 and a half. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Who indeed? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind right now. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Not gonna lie, that looks fancy as shit. That looks nice. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. And that's not cooking, dude. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. Hey, that's for me. That's for me. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. And just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. This wasn't all just advertising for a new KFC menu item. Is it? God, I hope not. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. The new age advertising. Sprinkles declare that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. Is this a school dance? The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Of course. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh my god, DJ Dog is in the house. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. Hi. Do I call you Nemu then instead of hello? Alright. No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together... It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up by talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Suchan such. Oh, God. Of such and such. I thought that was an actual word. I thought that was an actual place. I was gonna try and pronounce it, but it's nonsense. Never mind. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she's managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Fine. Not the rose petals again. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmate. And just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Oh my god, it's the KFC menu! I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? God, I fucking hope so. No, it's not the end. Oh, goody. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Alright, bye, Nemu. What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Hi, Spicy. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. Spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. I'm very reluctantly getting into the Colonel's pants. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Can I say no? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. What? Huh? Okay, this played in the beginning of the fucking thing, and I sat through it, so you all will have to sit through it anyways. I think I'm done with Otome games for a little while. Please enlighten us, what was the game about? I could not tell you. I voiced the whole thing, which meant I had to read through the whole thing. I could not tell you. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck happened. Played DDLC? Maybe? I'll put that on the back burner. Yeah, I'll put that on a back burner. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that was Colonel Sanders. I don't really know how to move on from this anymore. That was bizarre. I didn't hate it. Mostly I was just confused. Although I will say I don't think that was like a proper Otome game. So there's that at least. The bird dating sim. I'm sorry. I'm gonna exit the game because it's lagging my computer. Wait, what? What bird dating sim? I don't know that I want to ask that at all. This game is like one of those amazing games that leaves a gaping hole in your heart afterwards. I agree. I agree. Tears of Themis. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Let's see, what else do I have? What else do I have? What am I planning on playing afterwards? I'm just gonna go ahead and uninstall this game. I'm just gonna quickly just, you know, uninstall. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how much time we have in the weekdays ahead of us. Yeah, just the 2 weekdays. Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Escape Simulator with a friend, and then Sunday we'll see if Mia's feeling better, and if she's up for playing some It Takes Two. Otherwise, those two are the only planned streams I have. I'm probably gonna try and stream something else soon, maybe tomorrow or the day after. And yeah, I haven't figured out exactly what those will be. Play There Is No Game? Games in the game suggestion. Hatoful Boyfriend. Interesting. I'm gonna look into that. I make no guarantees. Play There Is No Game? Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, There Is No Game. Oh, interesting. I'll look into that one too. Yeah, for now I have those planned. I still have a bunch of games, honestly, in my Steam library, so we'll manage our way through that eventually. But yeah, I think today was a bizarre stream. It was an experience. I'm questioning my life right now. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off now. Thank you guys so much for being here and experiencing the game along with me. Mickey, thank you for making me play it. I see that 2 minutes played on this game on your part. I see you there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time it is where you are, and I will see you next stream. Thank you. Bye.